Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Bob Grillo and Dave Stam bringing you tonight's second district championship game between the 15-5 Fairland and 18-4 Valley, Lucasville Valley. So it should be a good one tonight. And Dave is a long-time official. He's done quite a few of Lucasville's games, knows them pretty well, and should be a good game tonight, Dave.
I've actually saw Valley 5 times this year working on radio. I have a number of times. Fairfield, I've refereed their games over the years quite often down in Leesburg, a little place about 7 or 8 miles north of Hillsboro, playing in the Southern Hills Athletic Conference. Very good basketball team.
Lucasville's 18-4, and Fairfield is 15-5, and so it should be a great game.
Kind of a misleading 15-5. They started off the season 0-2. Lost to Valley in not a very competitive game early in the season, but then won about 15 games in a row. The Fairfield teams, their calling card is defense. They one game in particular this year, I listened to them on a tape delay where they defeated a very good North Adams team 48-24. Very balanced offense and play outstanding defense.
That's a tough conference they're in. Peebles, North Adams, all those teams.
Eastern Brown,
yeah.
Good high school basketball.
And Valley's in the SOC too, right?
Yeah, Valley's losses this year. They lost to a very good Waverly team who won tonight very easily in the Division II and made their trip to the regional. Lost to them and to South Webster. And I believe their other loss was to Minford. And all those two teams also had success in the tournament.
That's tremendous. And we had the first game tonight, a great game where the Trumbull Tomcats were defeated by the Western Indians, and so the Western Indians will play the winner of this game.
And again, the first game, the tempo was dictated by the fast team, the Western Indians. And we do have the same kind of issue. I can't believe that Fairfield is kind of a half-court, very strong defensive team. Valley Indians, very athletic, and they want to get out and go with it. The normal thing the Valley does is a lot of half-court and full-court pressure. You're going to have a team that I've got to believe that Fairfield's going to want to put the ball in the paint, and I got to think Valley's going to want to try to get out and go with it.
And you've another good referee crew. I'm sure you know all them as well.
Oh, yes.
Well, I know one of them pretty well. Go ahead.
Yeah, one of them's actually principal out at
at our school. I kind of deal with him in my other court a little bit.
Jeremy Ward, we're talking about, great guy. His partners are the legendary Johnny Evans from Long Bottom, Ohio, and Kenny Krebs.
So, yeah, good crew right there. Jeremy, a great guy. He was my son's baseball coach, girls softball coach. So we're going to now have the national anthem. So national anthem's played. Everybody's fired up, and
another nice crowd. Not quite as big as the first game, but you got to realize the distance that Leesburg Fairfield has to travel to Wellston as compared to the Valley Indians.
Right. Still a good haul for Lucasville. But yeah, good crowd. But Latham had the biggest crowd here tonight, no question about it. Trumbull close.
I think some of them are still here.
Oh yeah,
they had problems getting them off the court.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. So a lot of size on the on the Lucasville team, on the Fairfield team. So
Fairfield is a very good half-court team. They had very balanced scoring in their tournament victory over Sims Valley. They had 4 gentlemen reach double figures, led by Reese Teeters with 16. T.J. Moots had 13. John Bentley 13, and Titus Cannon had 13.
Yeah, so it should be good. They're the Lucasville looks like they're a pretty young team with just 2 seniors on their roster.
They played in the district championship last year against New Boston, team that went to the Final Four, and New Boston won the game. They returned every starter from that game.
Wow.
And
so pretty experienced team.
One actually transferred away, but they returned everybody, and they will return them again for next year.
Wow. 3 years in a row, that's something.
They start 4 juniors and 1 senior.
Well, Dave, I want to tell you it's been a pleasure. I've met you before in basketball, never officially, but it's been a pleasure having you.
And you hadn't had to yell at me once yet tonight.
Yeah.
But Valley Indians, I've had them. One of the keys to the Valley Indians is keeping Bryce Stewart, out of foul trouble. He's their 6'2" senior, and he has a tendency to get in foul trouble. And he is their most athletic person and probably the best dunker in Soda County. 6'2" and can jump out of the gym.
So they'll start Arnett, Edwards, Keller, Lute, and I believe Queen is the other one.
Well, actually, they'll start Arnett, Nickel, Buckle, Copley, and Stewart.
Okay.
Trust me, I've had them enough.
Okay, Stewart is
number 24, Bryce Stewart.
Okay, gotcha.
And that's what I'm talking about. He needs to stay out of foul trouble. But the one thing also, Valley does have kind of an ace in the hole. They can bring a 6'7" junior in off the bench. Valley tries to press a lot, and Levi Stewart he's big, and they don't press well when he's in the lineup. So kind of just depends on the foul trouble of number 24, Bryce Stewart. If he can stay on the court, Valley is very tough to beat.
So jumping will be Zink, and he will jump against number 24 for Lucasville, Bryce Stewart. So we're just about ready to go here. So it should be a good one. So the tip is controlled by Fairfield. Fairfield very physical, and they will have handling the ball right now, Robin Zink. So, and it looks like Lucasville's in man-to-man, Dave.
The one thing you'll also notice about Lucasville, they got 5 players, all about 6'1".
Yeah. Fairfield about the same.
Yeah. These are typical D4 teams. You normally don't see a lot of size in D4.
A 6'7" guy though on the Lucasville bench. So Fairland,
like I say, he's kind of the wild card in this game.
So Fairland has the ball. Good defense being played right now. And going to the basket and scoring is Reese Teeters. So Teeters scores. Handling the ball is Buckle for Valley. And that's amazing, Dave, but this will be, they got everybody back next year. That's incredible. It really is. Copley with the ball, gets it back out to Buckle. Buckle back to Copley in the corner to Arnett. Arnett gets it down in the high post. A lot of patience. There's a 3 ball. No good. Up and tipped back in by Jace Copley, and that'll make it 2-2, and pressure being put on by Lucasville. Is that what you've seen from them, Dave?
Yes, they will press the entire game.
And going to the basket, a foul, and up and in is George Arnett. Excuse me, that is Reese Teeters for Fairfield. That's 4 for Teeters, and he's fouled. The foul will be on Arnett.
Yeah, I've got to think, much as we talked about in the first game, with Trimble needing to get the ball in the paint, I think Fairfield needs to get the ball inside.
So Arnett 5, Lucasville 2 right now. Buckle with the ball. Kicks it out in the corner. There's a 3 by Lucasville. No good. And they're going to let it go. That 3 taken by Copley. Again, amazing how young they are to have had the success they have had.
An outstanding junior class. Copley is a sophomore, and there's 3 juniors and a senior for the Valley.
Pretty incredible. Shades of the Michigan Fab Five.
Don't mention that word around me.
I was at the game when they called the timeout. I was at the final game. It was crazy.
I was in the game at the regional finals when they beat Ohio State.
Yeah. The ball's missed. Out comes Buckle with the ball. He gets it down. They're moving the ball down quick. Pass goes inside. Stolen away by Bentley. Out to Zimmerman. Zimmerman will cross the timeline. They trail 5-2, 5:25 to go. Bob Grillo, Dave Stams here on BMG, game sponsored by BMG. We appreciate it. And thanks for Total Media letting me go. Great pass inside from Teeters to
Titus Cannon.
And the ball's scored. They're going to count that. 24 scoring Bryce Stewart. So Teeters to Cameron, and then a get down the floor quick. And a nice basket by Bryce Stewart. And that makes it 7-4. So Stewart will go to the line. Stewart is a senior.
Yes, he's the only senior who plays for Valley. They do have there's another senior on the bench, but Bryce is the only one that plays a lot.
Jeremy Ward flips the ball to Stewart, and he goes to the line and misses. Good box out by Fairfield, with Zink getting the rebound and gets it out to Zimmerman. Zimmerman crosses the timeline. They get the ball down low. Zimmerman, good ball movement by Fairland. There's a jump shot, no good. Rebound by Fairland. Think about a 3, they take one there, and they drain it. 3 made by Titus Cannon.
I think they ruled it a 2.
A 2? Yeah. So it's 9-4 Fairland. Any surprises you've seen so far, Dave?
Fairfield, after the first game was not real competitive between the two teams. Fairfield's taking it right to them.
And there's the senior Stewart shooting, no good. And Zimmerman gets the, or excuse me, that is Titus Cannon with the rebound. Cannon, Zimmerman with the ball now. Zimmerman is a senior. Crosses the timeline, almost stolen. They got some numbers. They get it down low. Great pass. Up. No, and there's going to be a foul. Foul will be on Colt Buckle. Great pass inside to Bentley. Good ball movement down low there, Dave.
Some outstanding interior passing by Fairfield.
And the first one's up and in by Bentley. And that makes it 10-4 Fairfield. Bentley's second one, 3:57 mark of the first. Fairfield leads 10-4.
And 6'7" Levi Stewart is now checked into the game.
And Stewart is a junior. Valley has the ball, picks the ball out. Stewart gets it back, puts it on the deck, and they're going to call a foul. Lucasville fans not liking it.
Well, actually, Lucasville fans liked it. The Leesburg fans did.
Oh, yeah, the Leesburg fans did. That's right. That's the second foul. Is that right, on Teeters already? So he had to come out. A lot more people become referees that didn't go to class, right, during these games?
That's true.
That's right. Good defense being played by all four teams tonight, and also again tonight in the second game. And good ball movement by Valley to get it ball down low.
Well, you don't get to the district finals unless you can play defense.
Oh, yes. Nice take inside. That was Jace Copley, and he has 4.
His father's one of the assistant coaches for Valley.
And there's a 3 ball by Fairland, no good. And there's your wild card with the rebound, Stewart, and he gets the outlet pass, but it's stolen away by Zimmerman. Zimmerman has it. Fairfield fans very excited. Zimmerman, the senior. They lead 10-6, 2:55 to go in the first.
When we started this season out, I think everybody picked the 2 teams that would be here would be Trimble and Valley. Leesburg and Western were kind of wild cards.
And nice kick out. Good ball movement. They're going to take a 3. Good. That's just unbelievable execution as Bentley hit the shot. They passed it around the horn and beat the defense and got a nice look to take a 13-6 lead.
He was able to get his feet set.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that launch threes. But if you can get your feet set and get momentum toward the basket, it's a lot easier shot.
Right. And there's a steal. This is Lute. It's going to be a foul called. That foul will be on Carter Nickel. That'll be on the floor, I believe. And Stewart went out and put something in the trash can.
Probably
Not Stewart.
spit out
Not
his
Stewart.
gum.
Yeah, that was Stewart. Goes out and put something in the trash can.
I'd say probably spit out his gun.
Yeah.
Right now,
Oh, the nice pass inside.
Fairfield is the aggressive team.
And there's going to be a foul call.
As we talked about in the first game, when you get the ball down low, you get the ball in the paint, good things happen. You either get a short shot or you get fouled.
That's the hardest thing to teach young players. You're going to win games if you get it in the paint or you're cranking threes all the time. They're all going to say threes, but
you still win the game in the paint.
Absolutely. Inside out the way. Zink makes the first one. 14-6. Zink is a senior, 6'2". You're right. They're all about 6'1", 6'2", Dave.
And that makes it easier for guarding.
Oh, yeah.
There's no bad matchup.
Yeah. The Zink makes the second one to make it 15-6. Fairfield.
So far, the Lions have been very impressive.
Yes, they have. They've controlled it. And there's a 3 ball by Lucasville. No good. Zink comes out with it. Gets it to Zimmerman. Lucasville playing man-to-man. 15-6. Fairfield. Very patient, both teams. Josh Howland, the head coach for Fairfield. There's a 3 ball. No good, but the rebound inside, blocked. Out comes, there's going to be a foul here. Out comes Lucasville with the ball. Craig Tackett, the head coach of Lucasville, and Josh Howland for Fairfield. And there's a foul on the play.
Okay, number 12, which is Coben Zink.
And so Lucasville will have the ball with a minute 15, trailing by 9 in the first quarter. Almost a steal. Stewart comes out with it. Takes it hard to the basket. He's going to get fouled. So
again, that's what both teams want to do, is put pressure on the other team's defense.
a lot more fouls in this game. And Stewart makes all legit calls, all legit.
Yeah.
Stewart makes the first one. Are they brothers?
Their last name is not spelled the same. One is Stuart and one is Stewart.
So Fairfield, I've been saying Fairland.
That's easy to do. That's the reason I've been calling them Lions.
Yeah. Ball goes out top for a 3. No good. Rebound by Lucasville. Get the ball in the middle of the floor, which is where you should have it. They get the ball to Arnett. Excuse me, this is Buckle. Buckle running the show. Buckle puts it on the deck, gets it out to Stewart. Nickel with the ball. Stewart from the short 17 drains it, and that makes it 15-10. So they're making a little comeback here. Still very early in the game. Zimmerman crosses the tying line. Pressure being put on by Buckle. Zimmerman crosses over. Pass in the corner, puts it on the deck. Nice move inside, and there's going to be a foul.
They call traveling first.
Oh, travel first.
Which the Leesburg people do not appreciate.
Not at all. 6.8 seconds. Fairfield leads Lucasville 15-10. So the Indians take a long distance three, no good. Rebound by Zimmerman, and he's going to shoot one full length, no good. So at the end of one, it's 15-10. We'll be back. Oh, we'll stay here. I think I'm doing radio again. What can I say? Going to go to a commercial, but we don't have commercials, so it's okay.
Interesting stat-wise in the first quarter. Leesburg is 4 out of 5 on 2-point shots, good for 80%. Valley is 4 for 4 from 2 points.
That's pretty good shooting.
That's called 100%.
Yeah.
Only 1 three's been made in this contest so far, and that was by Fairfield Lions. 1 out of 4 on threes for 25%. Valley is 0 for 4. Rebounding, 6 rebounds so far for the Valley Indians, and 5 rebounds so far for the Fairfield Lions. Turnovers, 3 turnovers for the Valley Indians, only 1 turnover for the Fairfield Lions.
Lions have only had 2 guys score, so probably need to get some more guys in the scoring column. That's Bryce Stewart and Carter Nickel for the, Bryce Stewart and
James Copley.
Yeah, Copley. And a pretty balanced scoring, Dave, for the Lions so far.
Yes, and that's what they pride themselves on is balanced scoring. I kind of look at the way the first quarter's gone. I think Valley would like to speed this game up some.
I think so, too.
So far, it's been a half-court tempo, and that's got to favor the Fairfield Lions.
And it is so easy to say Fairfield instead of Fairfield. We played them. We were going to play them both this year, and we didn't play Fairland, so just get them confused. We did play Fairfield in the scrimmages. So Lucasville has the ball. Cross-court pass. No, nice cut down low. Good ball movement. Good defense by the Lions. Very good defense.
That's their selling card. They play outstanding man-to-man
Buckle
defense.
gets in the corner. They go baseline. There's a jump shot. No good. Zimmerman, another rebound. He's been tough on the boards, the point guard. Gets the ball back. Crosses the timeline. Guarded by Buckle. Those two have been battling all night long. 15-10. The Lions lead the Indians here with 7:10 to go in the second quarter. Bob Willow, Dave Stams on BMG Media. Sponsored by BMG Media. Ball goes down to Zimmerman. Zimmerman. There's a jump shot. Top. Good. About 17 feet away. That was Bentley. He has 6 now. And it makes it 17-10. Pretty good ball movement there, Dave. Getting shots right around the corner of the foul line.
Leesburg being very patient.
They're going to call a bump on Zimmerman, so he's going to get a foul. Calling a little tighter this game than the last one.
Well, particularly, you can on the dribbler, you basically cannot contact the dribbler.
Right, it's kind of a basic rule.
Yes. You can bump cutters, you can bump everything else, but you can't bump the dribbler.
Displacement.
Yes.
That's what I think the term they use.
Well, they call it on the dribbler momentum.
Yeah.
You can't stop the momentum of the dribbler.
17-10. Cross-court pass stolen. Pass is stolen by T.J. Moots. Moots gets it back to Zimmerman. 6:18 to go. Second quarter, the Lions lead the Indians. 17-10. Zimmerman crosses over, doing a good job running the show. Kicks it out. There's another nice pass inside. Beautiful pass inside. They're going to call a travel down low. Don't think the Lions coach is very happy over that.
He was probably a little too far underneath the basket and tried to readjust.
I think he was telling his player, just you're too far underneath the basket, get a jump stop, get a shot in there. And Buckle with the ball. Get a little dribble drive up top. Cutter's coming through the lanes. Get it out to Stewart, who's had a good ball game so far. And there's a runner. Oh, nice shot put in by Buckle and a runner to make it 17-12. Ball comes down low. Nice pass inside again. A nice shot inside by T.J. Moots on a great pass by Robin Zink, by Coben Zink. There's a shot, no good. Out comes Zink with the rebound and gets it to Zimmerman. You're right. I think the Lions are getting the tempo they want right now, Dave, with a half-court game.
They're making Valley work on defense. Early in the season, Valley got a lot of cheap baskets by press and stealing the ball. They're not getting the breakouts right now. That's turnover number 5. Excuse me, other way around. Turnover number 3 for the Fairfield Lions.
And it'll be Buckle bringing the ball down. This is our second game of the day, so first one was a dandy. Western beat Trimble. Stewart in the corner, their lone senior. It sees a lot of action. Get the ball down low. Get it down. Try to get Stewart the ball again. It'll be Lions ball. Defensive Lions is really good.
They're played very good man-to-man.
That'd be an interesting game between either of these two and Western because they both play great. All three teams play great defense, as did Trimble. Ball goes to the corner. Cross-court pass to Stewart. Nice move by Stewart. He dunks! He dunks! And scores, and that makes it 19-14. So that gets the Lucasville crowd up. And is there a technical? What do we got here?
Foul number 10.
Okay, I saw him point to the bench, so it's going to be a foul on Carter Nickel. Yeah.
Stewart has the best jumps in the Southern Ohio Conference. He leads the conference by far in dunks.
That was incredible. I mean, just got up quick. And that got this crowd pumped up. It's going to be out on the Lions, so that dunk, Lucasville's hoping fired them up because their crowds come to life. So it's 19-14. Following a dunk by 6'2" Bryce Stewart. Arnett. Stewart. Oh, they missed him go inside. Had him again. So Colt Buckle will run the show. There's a three by Lucasville, and it's good, and that is George Arnett to make it 19-17. So that dunk has them fired up, Dave.
Yeah, that's their first three of the contest.
And look at the crowd. Look at the bench for Lucasville. The Indians are fired up over there. Leesburg could use a bucket right here. They lead by 2, but momentum has kind of switched over to the Indians. Nice spin move downside, blocked. That was Teeters taken to the ball and was swatted by Copley, and it will still be Leesburg ball. We're going to have another game like the last one. Could be just. So Zimmerman will trigger. Gets the ball in. This is Teeters. Teeters is going to be Indian ball. Copley thought it was their ball, but it's going to be Lion ball, excuse me.
Has a player ever said it was out on him?
No. You usually don't win that call. Lobbyists don't win that very much in Washington even. So here's the trigger. The ball goes in the corner. This is Bentley. Zimmerman. And there's a timeout called by the Lions, a 30. Going back to the dunk right here. Oh, we missed it.
I thought he was going to show the.
Oh, here he is. Going to be instant replay. No, not going to be the dunk. This is a play inside. Let's see if we can get the dunk. But good crowd. And here it is, the dunk by Stewart. Oh, way up there.
I'll give you a little family history. He is the second best dunker in his family.
Oh, his father?
His father. His father worked for Gus Macker, the 3-on-3 tournaments, and won a dunking contest jumping over a pickup truck.
Wow. How old was his father then?
His father's about 6'1". He was a junior in college.
Wow.
We used to host Gus Macker down in Portsmouth for 3 years, and his dad, Dave, came down and worked for Gus Macker, and we talked him into doing a dunking contest. Most incredible dunk I've ever seen.
Well, that's incredible. That's amazing. His son looks like he's picked up that.
Yeah. Unfortunately for the dad, he didn't have the greatest basketball skills, but his son does.
That's good. It's you want your son to always exceed you. Oh, trying a couple backdoor cuts, doesn't go. They're going to reload with Zimmerman up top, guarded by Buckle. Zimmerman.
Great patience.
Yes. Haven't taken really a bad shot. Really either team, Dave.
Now, this game's been played in the paint for the most part.
Nice take inside by Teeters.
He's 3 for 4.
And there's a steal. This is Teeters. And he makes the bucket. And that makes it 23-17.
Valley had the momentum, and Leesburg has snatched it back.
Coach Tackett says slow it down. Don't get too excited. Ball comes out top. Nickel. Get it down low. Think about a three. Don't take it. There's a corner shot. No good. Rebound by number 22, I believe, Titus Cannon. Zimmerman gets the ball. Buckle and him have been going head-to-head all night long. The Lions lead 23-17. Bob Grillo, Dave Stams here on BMG Media. Teeter's having a nice game. Takes it inside, got too far underneath the basket, got his own rebound and puts it back in. And he has 11 of the 25 Lion points. High post goes to the Lions. Smothering defense right now. Copley slows things up. Gets it to Stewart. There's a long distance three. No good. Good hustle by both teams. Good screen, but it'll be Fairfield ball. Great screen by Buckle, but it went out on him, and Zinkel inbounds. Now a little pressure being put on by the Lions. And you think that's what they want to do, speed this game up a little bit?
I think Valley wants to do that, but I think Leesburg will be very, very happy to have this kind of game.
So it'll be Leesburg ball underneath. They lead 25-17 with 1:01 to go in the second. Pretty quick game, Dave.
We're talking in the first game, Western was able to control tempo and walked away with a 10-point lead at halftime. It kind of looks like Leesburg's controlled tempo in this game.
Yeah.
They will be an 8 to 10-point lead at halftime.
If you're Valley, you want to keep it. If you're Lucasville, you want to keep it under 10 going into half.
Yeah, this is a big possession. That double.
Oh, what a dribble and a kick out. And there's a wide open set your feet three. No good. And out comes the Indians with the ball. Ball goes down, stolen. They were looking for Stewart, stolen, but it'll be the Lion. It'll be Indians ball with 26 seconds to go. Stewart will trigger.
Your Valley's position, you're down to 8. You kind of 26 seconds. You kind of like to hold it for one, but
yeah. Looks like they're going to. And they're trying to force the point guard left right here. Little bumping going on, little chicken wing, nothing called. Ball goes on the deck, and there's going to be a foul. It's going to be a push. Will that be on the floor or shooting, Dave?
I think it's on the floor.
Foul was on Moots. It'll be Lucas ball with 5 seconds. Non-shooting foul. That was a good call.
Oh,
Stewart. Great defense on Stewart. Yes. And there's going to be, they got to get a shot off. I don't know if they're going to get it. There's a long distance three. No good. So at the end of the first half, it's 25-17. The Fairfield Lions beat the Lucasville Valley Indians, or leading the Lucasville Valley Indians by 8.
That was, Valley had it set up for an alley-oop to Stewart off the inbounds pass. Great switch by Leesburg. Great switch on defense.
And I appreciate you being here. It's great to have someone that's seen some of these teams. And, you and I met about 5 minutes before the game, so doing the best we can. There's another replay of the great dunk by Stewart right there. They're going to show it again. It's worth showing. Now, he got way up there.
I say he can jump.
And there's a long-distance three. So just seeing some replays. Well officiated first half. A little more physical game, I think, Dave, than the first one. You agree?
Oh, yes. The ball in the first game, I think Trimble settled a little bit too much for their outside shots. He didn't push it in paint. Leesburg's putting everything inside.
Yeah. They've had, you'll get some stats here for us, and as we got like halftime, and again, it's a 8-point lead for Leesburg, and it'll be their ball when we come back. So great ball game in this game. No one in real foul trouble. Couple guys with two for Leesburg. Moots has 2 fouls, and for Lucasville, I think
we have the outstanding athletic director for the Fairfield Lions, Tony Williams. I should give
that's him right there.
Yes, and also the athletic director for the Valley Indians, Darren Crabtree. First quarter stat.
You want to just take a break? We'll wait till after the break, and we'll do the stats. So
if you're looking at this, if you would have walked into this game seeing Valley only had 17 points, you would have to be amazed how well defensively that the Fairfield Lions have done in this game. There's always blame and credit in basketball. The credit should be to the Fairfield Lions.
Back to Jim Darrow Court in Wellston, Ohio for the district final game between the Lucasville Valley Indians and the Fairfield Lions. Again, I apologize. I called them Fairland a couple times, and it's just because I see Fairland quite a bit. And so Dave's with me, Dave Stam. We're here on BMG Media, and thank you for letting us do the game. And, Dave, you got some stats.
Yes, a very impressive shooting tonight from two-point range for both teams. For the Fairfield Lions, they're 9 out of 13 on two-point goals. That's a good for 69%. 1 out of 5 on threes, good for 20%. Valley, also impressive, 6 out of 9 for 66%. Shoots 66% from the field on two-point goals. You wouldn't think you'd be behind by 8 points at halftime. But they struggle from three-point range. 1 out of 8, good for 16%. Rebounding, 9 rebounds for the Leesburg Lions. 7 rebounds for the Valley Indians. Turnovers, 4 turnovers for Fairfield, and 6 turnovers for the Valley Indians.
And you think the pace is favored Fairfield?
Fairfield is much more comfortable playing a half-court game. The games I've seen Valley this year, they like to get out and go with it. They want to make this an up-and-down game. And right now, Fairfield Lions aren't letting them do it.
The Lions must have felt pretty good because they were out here really early at halftime. And usually if you're winning and playing good, the coaches just go keep it up.
Yeah, what do you got to say to them?
Yeah, just keep it up. So they lead by 8. We get ready to start the second half. They'll get the ball to start out.
And I'd say the Valley's got to increase the tempo in this game. If they can't, then they're going to struggle catching Fairfield.
Valley, an amazing team. They got everybody back but one guy for next year, and they were, the district? You said district finals last year, is that right?
Yes, they got beaten in the district final with a sophomore team last year.
Yeah, it's
and
incredible.
they lose one player off this year's team going into next season. They got a good younger class that's coming up for the Valley Indians. They won these. Of course, I'm familiar with the Southern High Conference. They won both the 7th grade championship and the 8th grade championship.
Pretty good program then.
Yeah, they got a lot of future coming for Coach Tackett.
So it'll be Fairfield ball. Teeters the trigger for them. And he'll try to get it to Zimmerman, and they do get it to Zimmerman.
And I should be fair because I remember now that Fairfield won the 7th grade championship in the Southern Hills Conference.
Teeters. Nice take. Gets on the floor. 3 shot. No good. Rebound by Stewart. Stewart's had a monster game, Dave, for Lucasville. Gets it out. This is Buckle. Stole. They had a steal. They tried to pass it inside. It was stolen away by Zink. Coben Zink. Zimmerman guarded by Buckle. 25-17 Fairfield. This is Cannon, gets it out. Bentley. Spin move, kicks it down. Nice take inside by Bentley. And Bentley now with 8. And there is going to be a carry called on Lucasville. And it will be the Lions ball with a 10-point lead, 7:03 to go. So far in the first minute, Dave,
2 possessions, 2 turnovers. Yeah. The Lions have the Indians a little bit unnerved right now.
Zimmerman does a nice job handling out front.
5 equal players, and all 5 can do about the same thing.
Yep. Inside, no good. It's going to be Indian ball. They had a nice look right there, Teeters, but they missed it. And Buckle will bring it up.
Again, they've taken 3 shots, and 2 of them been in the paint.
And I don't believe the Lions have had a shot this half. Nice pass down low, and they miss. And this is Teeters. Teeters, again, being very patient. Both Coach Tackett and Coach Howland up. Stewart forces a turnover, gets the ball, very athletic. He's going to try to take it to the 10 himself. What an athletic move by Bryce Stewart to make it 27-19. That was all him, Dave. Teeters. Lions, as you said, Dave, I think they're trying to pick up the tempo a lot more now. There's a three, up and in by Titus Cannon. That gives him 6, and that makes it 30-19. So they answered the bell right there.
And it looks like Leesburg might have gone to a little more of a matchup zone in this possession.
Right. Now they're back in man now, I think. No, I think you're right, Dave. I think they're doing a matchup. And there's a shot 3 ball by the Lions. No good. Rebound by Zimmerman. Splitting the defenders, but it's stolen by the Lions. Nice interior passing. Up and in and a foul. Nice basket by Arnett. And the foul by Cannon. Here's the replay, Dave.
Good body control by George Arnett.
Yep. Officials got it right, and it is 7 points. Excuse me, a 9-point lead for Leesburg, and going to the line will be Arnett.
It looks like Valley's going to increase the pressure in the backcourt now.
30-22.
That's more of a trapping man-to-man.
And they are picking up the tempo, Dave. Good defense right there by number 10, Carter Nickel. Really playing some defense along with Jace Copley. They're really making any sort of pass difficult, and there's another deflection by Arnett, so they've really picked up the defense.
I think it must have been the halftime speech by Coach Tackett to get him to be playing harder, a little lethargic in the first half.
Yeah. It looks like it's worked. 8-point lead for Fairfield. Ball goes to the high post. There's a 3 ball. Nice job of body control. Up and in.
Nice.
Great job by Teeters, taking his time, getting the defender in the air. And there's a runner by the Lions. No good. It's going to be a jump ball, and the ball will go back to the Indians. They trail by 11. Just when they seem to make a move,
one of the problems when you trap is you do leave somebody open, and Fairfield's able to take advantage of it on that last possession.
Arnett goes in the corner, and it's good, and that's a 3. That was close to being a 2, but so it's 33-25. Who hit that one, Dave?
Carter Nickel.
Carter Nickel. And Lucasville needs a stop right here. They're going to call it travel, and that is a great call by the official right there. I mean, perfect position, great call.
Yeah. Kenny Krebs with the call.
Great call. It's 33-25, so this is their chance right now. They've had get a stop and get it back.
From beautiful downtown Ratcliffe.
Yeah. Is that where he's from?
Yep. That's where what did live at one time, I should say.
Oh, what a nice play by Arnett to draw the foul. Very athletic move, lost control, but still got the shot off.
Again, Valley needs to be putting pressure on the Fairfield Lions.
Foul was on Bentley, his first, so Arnett will go to the line. Arnett was 6, make it 7, and that makes it 33-26. He's made a couple nice plays here in this half. Coach Howland's putting the thumbs down, so whatever that defense is. And he misses this one. But a great hustle to get the ball back, but stolen away. I'll tell you, it's getting heated up here. And great defense, swarming defense by, they're going to need to get a timeout, and they do. Coach Howland got a timeout. Good call because he was going to get a 10 count.
Valley Indians have ratcheted up their defense here in the second half.
Lucasville cheering on their defense, but I feel that their fans thought it was a 10 count. So let's see. Just a replay. Oh, we didn't get it.
That was on a 3 they showed.
Good job by Jeremy Ward picking up that timeout over there. Coach Howland was jumping up and he saw it and got it. So 33-26. And the ball should still be all the way down here, right, Dave?
It should be in the backcourt. This is going to be an important last 3 minutes here in the third period for the Valley Indians. They've got to increase their defense. And on the other hand, Fairfield's got to show a lot of patience here in the last 3 minutes.
May have some technical difficulties here. Okay. Can you?
Yeah, I can hear you too.
So it'll be Fairfield ball. They get it in. Lions. Zimmerman. They're struggling to get the ball past half court right now. And they split the zone right there. Pass down low. Moving around.
There.
Good defense, Dave.
Outstanding pressure by Valley.
We're having a little technical difficulty here. The ball stolen by the Indians. It's going to be another Dunkarooski by Stewart. And that makes it 33-28. And Lucasville fans and players are fired up.
That was reverse.
And they say we're okay. So Fairfield's got to get it together here a little bit. Defense has been ratcheted up about 20 notches. They're going to call foul on Arnett. So it'll be Lion ball on the side. So they'll inbounds. They've cut the lead. Lucasville's cut the lead to 5.
A lot of pressure in the backcourt.
2 dunks by Stewart have been huge. Zimmerman. There's a 3. And it's no good. And nice hustle by Teeters to come out with it. It's 33-28, 2 minutes to go. The Lions lead. Division IV district final game. Zimmerman thinks about it, doesn't take it. Ball goes to the high post, down low. Good patience, Dave.
A little patience, but they're showing a little bit timid on the
And nice drive to the basket by Teeters to make it 35-28. So they answer again. They get it to Stewart. Jump shot from 17 feet, no good. Rebound by Bentley. Bentley comes out with it, and they're going to call a foul. Offensive foul. They're calling an offensive foul on Bentley. Coach Howland not happy about that.
And neither the Leesburg crowd.
So I don't know if we'll get a replay on that or not, but
And Valley Indians will be taking the ball out of bounds. Nickel with the ball, and it's intercepted and pass. That was the 10th turnover by the Valley Indians.
so we're having some technical difficulty with mine. And Fairland goes to the baseline, and he's going to get fouled. That was Bentley took it. And he'll go to the line. So I think we're having some technical difficulties with mine, Mike. They can hear you a little better.
Well, big possession by the Leesburg Fairfield. They were able to take the ball to the basket. They're still maintaining their 7-point lead. Valley has increased the pressure on them, but Leesburg Fairfield seems to be withholding or standing up to the pressure.
Bentley makes it 8. Bentley's got 9. He's had a good game, Dave.
Outstanding game. Again, he scored, I believe, 16. They had 13 points in their game last Saturday against Sims Valley.
And big Levi Stewart's back in the game at 6'7". And Bentley, who's had a big game with 9, misses, and Stewart gets the rebound. And there's going to be a foul.
That's a tough call. It kind of looked like from here that the defensive player slid underneath of him.
That foul is on
and the first free throw by Stewart is good. 36-29. And Stewart setting up for the second free throw.
So Stewart will go to the line. Got 2 dunks and hits that free throw right there. Got 14, Dave.
Nice game so far by Bright
So
Stewart.
6-point game with a minute to go in the third. Teeters, who's had a big game for the Lions, with 16. Zimmerman.
I think Fairfield liked to hold it for one shot, but a lot of pressure by Valley.
So I'm having troubles with my headphones, and they can't fix it, so we'll do our best here.
Okay.
Zimmerman gets the ball.
Right now, Fairfield's not even looking toward the basket.
Going to hold for one, Dave.
I'd be more
Leading by
satisfied
6.
going in with a 6-point lead. And possible 8 or 9 points.
There's a 3. They're going to call a foul on Stewart, Bryce Stewart, so he'll shoot 3.
You never want
Titus Candle will shoot 3.
You never want to foul a guy on a 3-point shot. Just got a little too close to him on defense.
Makes the first one, and that makes it 37-30.
I can hear it.
37-30, and makes the second one
38.
38-30. That's a big turnaround right there, Dave.
Big turnaround, though. If you're Leesburg, you will be very happy to go in.
Misses the third one. Levi Stewart, they get the ball down. And there's a block. So there'll be 1.9 seconds to try to get a shot off for Lucasville. They trail by 8.
They like the alley-oop to Stewart on this.
And there's a 3 from the corner, no good. So at the end of 3, Fairfield leads Lucasville by a score of 38-30.
It's exactly the 8-point lead they had at halftime.
Again, having some headphone problems here, so I'll just have to do my best to hear you. You can hear me, though,
yes,
right?
I can hear you fine. Leesburg went in halftime 8 points. They finished the third quarter up 8 points. Valley has tried to increase the pressure on defense. It worked a little bit, but it seems that Fairfield's kind of regained their composure. Again, for Valley to be successful, they've got to increase the tempo. So far, it hasn't worked.
So 8-point game. This is going to come down to the wire, I think, Dave.
Yeah, this game's far from being over. Kind of looking up the screen, only one person with 3 fouls in this contest. So foul trouble doesn't look like it's going to be on either side. 14 fouls against 3. Oh, that's a
There's a replay of the dunk. He's got 2. You don't see high school guys getting 2 in a game very often anymore.
You don't see too many reverse dunks by high school kids.
Yeah. No, you haven't. I think that's the first one I've seen.
That's one of the few times you see a kid try it in high school.
So it'll be Fairfield ball. The Lions lead 38-30 over the Lucasville Valley Indians. Bob Grillo and Dave Stamps here on BMG Media, sponsored by BMG Media. And Zimmerman's done a nice job handling the ball tonight. Guarded by Buckle, who's done the same for the Indians. Crossover. Cross-court pass. Cross-court pass. Dave, again, what Teppo's favoring who?
It's favoring Fairfield right now. Valley needs to get this game speeded up, and right now they've not been able to.
3 ball, no good. And out comes the Indians with the ball. They get it to Stewart. Stewart, corner, 3, good! Drained by George Arnett. And Arnett with 10 to make it 38-33. Defense, both teams picking it up. Stewart knocks it out. Good defense by Stewart. Like you said, if you trap somebody, somebody's going to be open.
Yes. And they can throw over top of the trap. Right now, Fairfield needs to settle down, and Valley needs to keep increasing the pressure. Big possession. If Valley if they can come away with a turnover here.
That's a good call by Kenny Krebs right there, too. Right off the foot of the, right in the right spot, Dave.
Big possession for Valley. If they can cut it down to 3 points and keep increasing the pressure on the Lions.
And Buckle's done a nice job handling the ball for the Indians. Crosses the timeline. 2 well-coached teams by Chris Tackett and Josh Howland. Lucasville 18-4 coming in. Fairfield 15-5. And there's a 3 ball, no good. And a lot of guys hitting the deck here. There'll be a foul out top on Fairfield.
Was on number 12.
It was on Zink, I believe, correct?
Yes. Colt.
No one in foul trouble. They get the ball down low to Stewart. Stewart going to do a runner. Good. He's a player, Dave.
Yes. He's 5 out of 6 from the field.
He's got 16, and they've cut it to 3. That's as close as they've been for a while. Well, since early in the game. They break the timeline.
Actually,
Fairfield needs a bucket.
Yeah, badly. I didn't give Stewart enough credit. 6 out of 6 for the field. And 0 for 1 on 3s. See, that foul was on number 4, I believe.
Fairfield inbounds. Again, it's been a while since they've scored.
Yeah, and they're not even looking toward the basket right now. They desperately need one.
There's a 3 by them, and no good. Air balls. Stewart comes out with it. He's a player. Buckle. Nice pass down low. What a pass. Down to
Copley.
A great pass down to Copley from Buckle. And it's a 1-point game, Dave. I'm not sure what's going on.
I thought they'd called timeout, but apparently not getting. Yeah, I thought he had called timeout. Apparently not.
So no timeout, but it's 38-37, and the clocks have been running. Why's the clock running?
Shouldn't have been.
It ran off about 3 seconds. I think they're going to fix it now.
Yeah, that's what Kenny is coming over to put time back on the clock.
Should probably be another about 3 seconds, I think. Kind of some confusion. Everybody thought there was a timeout.
Yeah, I was
Wasn't.
Because everybody started toward their benches.
Yeah.
And they put 10 seconds back on.
(38-37). Lucasville's fought their way back. And Fairfield needs a basket. Nice pass. They got a guy down low. Nice feed down low. Put it on the deck.
One pass too many
Yes,
there.
absolutely. Had the layup inside. And Reese Teeters is fouled. And
Valley people did not like that call.
Fairfield. So Teeters will go to the line. He's had a monster game with 16. Teeters is a senior. Makes it first. Plays much bigger than 5'9", Dave.
Yes, he's playing awfully well. He had 16 points the other night in their victory over Sims Valley. Kind of funny. Leesburg has won 2 tournament games over schools with Valley in their last name, Paint Valley and Sims Valley. And they're trying for a trifecta by beating Lucasville Valley.
Those were big buckets for free throws right there to make it 40-37, 5:23 to go in the fourth.
Yeah, they needed to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, they did. It's been a long time. Coach Tackett got him back in the game with some heavy pressure defense, and then Fairfield answered on 2 good big free throws right there, and they lead by 3, 40-37. Stewart puts it down on the floor, misses, gets his own rebound, scores. 40-39, and he's got 18. Teeters going to take a little jumper, doesn't take it. They cross it, he's open for a 3. Teeters doesn't take it, going to take it to the basket and score. He's answering the bell every time for him. It makes it 42-39 with 4:30 to go in the game. A great game. Nice spin move, no good. And they're going to say he stepped in the line. It was a great spin move right there by Nickel, but the Lucasville player getting the rebound, Colt Buckle, stepped on the line, so it'll be Fairfield ball. So the Lions lead by 3, 4:24, Dave.
This has been everything we expected to be.
Yeah, oh yeah.
A great basketball game.
You called this one with the way that game was going to be played.
Right now, Leesburg needs to get the ball into the paint. They've kind of
they just missed a wide open John Bentley underneath.
They've been kind of settling.
And he's open again. Oh, they missed him again.
Settling for 3-point shots.
Oh, they had 2 guys open there, Dave, and they missed them both. Stewart gets the rebound. Stewart crosses over, puts it on the deck. Cross-court pass. They're going to call a foul.
That's the 16th foul.
Moots.
Yeah, that's the last free foul for Valley. 1-1 the rest of the time.
It'll be Indian ball underneath. Zink comes back in for Moots. Nickel to inbounds. Stewart they're going to call a foul inside. They're going to call a timeout. I thought they were going to call a foul, but. So that's going to be the Indians calling a timeout. It's 42-39. The Indians with 3 timeouts and the Lions with 4 left. A great game, great coach teams by Josh Howland for the Lions and Craig Tackett for the Indians.
In his first year, Craig Tackett was an assistant last year on the team, replacing Norm Pearson, who retired after last year.
My mic's been fixed a little bit. Still having a little trouble here. Dave can hear me okay. I'm a lot older than Dave, so I'm having trouble anyway. So it's 3:49 to go, fourth quarter. As Dave pointed out, the next foul that the Lions make will put the Indians at the line, and they have 2 to give. The Indians do, and possession arrow favors the Indians, and they're down by 3. They fought their way back from about 11, so had made a great comeback here.
They need a stop now.
I think they just went a long time, Fairfield, between buckets, and then Reese Teeters answered with a bucket and 2 free throws, and it's going to come down maybe the last possession. I just got the feel.
A lot of times in tournament play particularly, it is hard to play with the lead. You get that in-between time where you wanted to milk the clock, and you also still want to be aggressive. You get kind of playing, I don't want to say not very comfortable basketball.
And inbounding will be Nickel. Nickel gets it down low, no good. It's going to be, they're going to call a foul? Yeah.
Yeah. Nickel bounced the ball off the back of the Fairfield player and grabbed it and shot it, and then got.
That foul will put the Indians to the line. That foul was on Teeters, I believe. So going to the line will be Copley, and makes the first one. They're hitting their free throws, and it's a 2-point game. So Copley, a sophomore,
who is really the best outside shooter on the Valley team,
makes the second one, and it's a 1-point game. So they've clawed their way back, and plenty of time for either of them. They get the ball down. That's the guy they need to get their hands on, Reese Teeters. I think he had a lane to the basket, didn't take it, and they turn it away. Stewart's got it. And it's going to go out of bounds. And it's going to be Fairfield.
Yeah, I think it'll be
Fairfield ball. Good sportsmanship, even though it's a tight game, helping each other up. Checking in for Titus Cannon for the Lions. Zimmerman gets it back to Cannon. He's in there to handle the ball. Get it to Zimmerman. Back to Cannon. They're going to have to break it, and they do. They get the ball down in the corner. And Teeters misses. They get the ball down. Let's see. There's a lob pass. No good. Great defense coming out. Just an outstanding hustle play by T.J. Moose to save a basket when they had a break. And Lucasville trails by 1, and they will get the ball underneath with 3:10 to go. Looking for Stewart. So was Fairfield.
They've done a good job of defending the out-of-bounds plays.
Yes, they have.
Got.
They have. Buckle. Buckle has it. That's Arnett, excuse me.
Oh,
and they throw it away.
13 turnovers for Valley as compared to 10 for the
Now you've seen
Lions.
Valley. Is that normal that they have that many or abnormal?
They normally don't play at this pace. They're a speed up, and they will have turnovers and a fast-paced game. They're just playing in a pace that they're not really that comfortable with.
And there's John Evans quickly made the call that it was Lucasville ball.
Timeout.
And let's see here. Not as sure on that one. What's your thoughts?
I'm glad I didn't have to call it.
That'd be a tough one.
Well, he might be right. Look at that thing.
Yeah, right there.
Johnny Evans might have
made a
good
I think
call.
he is.
He is. Great call.
Yeah, he has a great call. He was exactly right. That's something you don't see in high school games. Is this a replay?
We're getting spoiled tonight.
Yeah, we are.
This.
So my mic's coming back a little bit now, so I can hear you a lot better. So I apologize for any inconvenience that may have caused. So it is 42-41. Lucasville trails the Fairfield Lions by 1 with 2:47 to go. It's going to be Lucasville ball, though.
I don't think it's Valley ever. I don't think they've ever had the lead in this contest, have they?
Officials done a good job tonight. I'm sorry, go ahead, Dave.
I don't think Valley's ever had the lead tonight. I think Fairfield started out with the lead and have held it all the way through.
That was a super call by John Evans right there.
Very good.
I first thought he missed it, and then he got it.
I thought it could have gone either way, and just an excellent call after watching it on replay. Johnny's one of the best.
Been around a long time, done a lot of big games.
Yep. 40-some years Johnny has refereed.
How many?
40-some years. I think it's 42, I think. From Long Bottom, Ohio, one of my favorite names.
Long Bottom, yeah.
My favorite names.
They're going to have Stewart bring it up, so they're moving their post guy to bring it up right
It
now.
looks like he might have a size advantage if he's able to get it down low.
They got him on Zimmerman. That's what they're trying to do, a big height advantage. But they're not letting him drive, and Zimmerman almost steals it. Cross-court pass. There's a timeout by the Indians. It's going to be a 30, 42-41. Fairfield leads.
3 timeouts left for Leesburg.
What do you got, 3 and 2?
Yep, 3 and 2.
3 for Fairfield and 1 for Lucasville.
We've seen a great performance defensively tonight by Fairfield. Valley's a very athletic team. It's hard to match up with. Fairfield simply not giving them any easy baskets other than 2 dunks.
Well, none of the 4 teams get here if you don't play defense.
No.
Defense wins championships.
And both these teams have been tested in regular season. The schedules both these teams play, you're going to be night in, night out, some pretty tough competition.
So, as you said, Fairfield has done a good job at defending the out-of-bounds plays here tonight.
Well, this one will be from the sideline, which is the easy inbound pass.
And they get the ball to Buckle, to Stewart. They're going to get it to Stewart in the corner. They get it. Oh, nice pass inside. And Lucasville takes the lead, 43-42 with 2:19 to go.
That might be their first lead.
I think it is their first lead. You?
Yes.
So the first lead of the game at the 2:19 mark. And there's a timeout
by Fairfield.
Fairfield. So each has 2 left, and it's a 30. And it's 43-42. The first lead of the game, we believe, for Valley. Been a coaching clinic tonight.
Yeah, now you're going to wonder, is Valley going to be at the same frenetic pace on defense? Because you can give up try to trap, you can give up a layup, or are they going to sit back down and play just regular man-to-man instead of trapping? That's why they coach and get paid for it.
Yeah.
We consider get all the opinions we want, but that's just where the coaches earn their money.
I'm doing my best to hear. Kind of hearing comes in and out of here, so we'll hope. Hopefully that'll come back with the headphones. I think there's a battery problem. I'm the least technical guy in the world, so I'm leaving it up to the guys. We appreciate BMG having you and me, Dave. It's been good. It's been a pleasure doing a game with you.
I mean, you can't hear the voices in your head?
What's that?
You can't hear the voices in your head?
I can't hear you. I think you can hear me, but
it's going to be a big possession for the Fairfield Lions.
Yeah.
Every possession is big in 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go.
Yeah. And so inbound it'll be Reese Teeters, who's been their guy. He's got 20.
He's got almost half their points.
He's been their guy, and they'll be looking for him here. They're looking for him on a pop-out screen. Not there. Gets it to him up top. So they're going to put the ball in Teeters' hands. They'll set a screen. Up screen. Teeters going to come off it. He's going to drive. Not open. And somehow Fairfield comes back out with it.
Again, Valley is not trapping now. They're playing just straight man-to-man. One thing advantage Valley's got, you've got 5 guys all the same size, so you really don't have a mismatch.
Yeah.
That was on the floor, and I believe that is a 16 foul against Valley, so we won't have any shots.
Very definitive call by John. That's what you should do as official.
Yep.
And inbound it'll be Teeters, and Teeters has Copley all over him right now, watching him, and they're running him off screens. They get it to him. He's going to take a jumper, gets him in the air. It's blocked. Blocked, and out comes Lucasville with the ball. So Lucasville has the ball with 1:16. Buckle.
Timeout.
Lucasville takes a timeout. And it'll be on the side. 43-42.
This is a new experience for Valley tonight. They've not played with the lead.
Yeah. So
now they will have to make a decision whether they're going to hold the ball or just run your regular
what would
offense.
you do here?
I'm glad I don't have to make that decision.
I'd probably hold it a little bit, nothing but a layup, you know.
Well, they're in the bonus, so the foul. The defense that Fairfield plays, they're very tenacious, man. I would try to hold it, but if I had a chance for a layup, I would probably take it.
Yeah, that's what I did. I think holding's more conducive to Fairfield style, but they're behind.
Valley's been an aggressive offensive team all year. I think if he told his players to hold him, they'd probably look at him and say no.
But they've done a really nice job defensively, Lucasville, in this second half.
Yes, they've increased their pressure. They have held Leesburg to 17 points in the second half.
So it'll be Lucasville ball. They only have one timeout left. Possession arrow favors Lucasville. Stewart to inbounds. What you don't want to do is have trouble getting it inbounds and waste your last timeout. She said a little easier taking it from the side. And they get it in, and they call a foul. They call a foul on Zimmerman, and that will put, I believe, Arnett to the line. Arnett has 10 points already. Stewart with 18. They're pretty balanced. And Arnett will go to the line. Arnett, a junior, makes the first one. You know, these guys are juniors, but they're experienced juniors.
Yeah, they've played a lot of tough games.
Yeah.
They started together, all the sophomores. They've played 50 games as a teammates together.
So here comes Arnett for the second one to make it a three-point game, and he does. So does that change the dynamics of the strategy? I think you still try to get two if you can. They get the ball to Reese on the floor, kicks it down, and they're going to call a foul, and that will put John Bentley to the line.
Well, that's Leesburg's offense. They need to put the ball in the paint. A little too early to worry about the three-point shot.
So Bentley will go to the line. He's got 9 tonight. Bentley, a senior. Again, these guys are 5'9", and then Teeters is 5'9". They play hard inside. And makes it. Didn't think it was going in. Got all the paint rolled in.
You look at number 3 for a school that doesn't have football. He looks very muscular.
Yeah. So it's 45-43. Bentley with 11 points now. Makes it. So a 1-point lead for the Indians. They throw it away. And scoring is Teeters. And now they lead by 1. Fairfield. Here comes Stewart. He kicks it down low. Layup up and in by Nickel. So it's a 1-point game. We've had 3 lead changes here in the last 15 seconds. Zimmerman. Fairfield trails by 1. Timeout by Coach Holland. He's got 1 left, so it's a full. What a game, Dave. What a game.
This is a fun high school basketball game. Both these teams they've played hard.
Here's a replay, stolen away, up and in by Teeters. And then there it is again, Teeters. You're so open right there. You worry. You're shooting with your left hand.
I thought it kind of looked like it almost slipped out of his hand.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Then back at the other end, the layup.
But Fairfield leads by 1 with 32 seconds. Each team has 1 timeout. Possession arrow still favors Lucasville.
Again, Fairfield's offense all night has been push the ball inside. When Fairfield got in trouble in the third quarter and early in the fourth quarter, they were taking threes. When they're patient and put the ball inside, that's when Fairfield has success.
So it's been a great game right here, 32.7 seconds.
And if you're Valley, that's the last thing you want to do is get the ball inside.
Oh, yeah. So So good timeout call right there by Coach Howland.
He still has one left in case he needs it.
Right. It'll be Fairfield ball in the corner. If you're Lucasville, you're knowing where Teeters is, right? You know where Teeters is.
Teeters has been your star.
Teeters will trigger it.
He is being guarded by Copley.
And they've been battling all night.
Yeah.
Teeters will inbounds, gets it to Zimmerman. Back to Teeters.
And Copley kind of backed off of him now.
So 23. They set a screen for him. Get the ball out, Zimmerman.
Yes, timeout again.
So last timeout. So is he going to hold it for the last one or just go for what you get?
I don't think you hold it for the last shot because if you do miss the shot, you want a chance for an offensive rebound.
Yeah.
I would say they'll probably take it down to about 5 seconds, put up the shot. And
Fairfield's out now, so.
And somehow they'd like to get the ball into Teeter's hand, but Valley is switching on defense now.
Yeah, they're watching him like a hawk. And Teeters with 22 of the 46 points for Fairfield.
I'm trying to remember if I've seen Valley play any zone early in the season. I think Coach Tackett's kind of a strictly man. That'd be a great twist if he came out in his zone.
The other guy scoring for Fairfield right now has been John Bentley. So in Bentley, they're going to have Teeters inbounds it again. That's a tough spot inbounding it from over there, Dave.
Yeah, they're kind of confined. But again, Valley's not really contesting inbounds pass that much.
Remember,
They're trying to keep from giving up the layup. They don't want to put too much pressure on the ball and somebody backdoor.
they don't have any timeouts, so the ball goes to Zimmerman. 12 seconds. They get it. And there's a shot, no good. It's going to be Fairfield ball with 1.2 seconds and no timeout. Wow. 47-46. Lucasville's going to call a timeout, and they're out now. I think that's a good move. You're saying, hey, do not foul. Do not.
Plus, you're winning to set up your defense.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, you are giving Fairfield a chance to set up a play.
Absolutely. Officials have been great tonight. They've been awesome.
If you're Valley on defense, you want to make sure the pass goes away from the basket.
Yes, not underneath.
If you're Fairfield, you like to get the pass toward the basket.
So it comes down to the season to 1.2 seconds. One team's going to play on, one's not. So
this is what makes tournament basketball
they will
so
not
much
have.
fun.
I would bet that they're not going to have Teeters take it out here.
No, I would not think.
So Zimmerman will take it out.
It looks like they're. It's going to be interesting. Teeters is almost at midcourt.
That is interesting.
I wouldn't follow him out there.
I don't think he'll end up there.
Let's see if they're going to play toward the basket.
Zimmerman trying to get it in. They get it in. There's a shot from the corner. It's no good. So Lucasville wins in a game they didn't lead much in.
Yeah.
They end up winning it in a great, great game.
Yeah. Great high school basketball game.
Oh, it was one of the best ones I've ever seen. And your heart's got to break for Fairfield. It's just got to break. That was a nice design play coming out of the out of bounds.
They got a good shot with 1.2 seconds.
It would have been a tough one to make, but they got a good look. So tough game. It's sad that somebody had to lose that one because Fairfield played hard, but what a comeback by Lucasville.
Yeah, great high school basketball game.
You're exactly right. And so we'll get the trophy presentations here. So Lucasville wins 47-46, a team of underclassmen basically without the exception of Bryce Stewart, who played a whale of a game. And they'll do the trophy presentation. So Lucasville, you just got a feeling they might be back for the next 2 years as well.
they've got a future there.
Yeah, great program. So trophy presentation. Wellston High School has done a great job putting this on. BMG Media has done a great job.
Good basketball here the last 2 weekends.
Great place to watch a game. Division IV district champion Valley on this side, and the other side it is Western. So they'll play each other, Western and Valley. And Dave, that's going to be a good one too.
Very good. Two schools, I don't know if they scrimmage this year or not.
What's that?
I don't know if those two teams scrimmage this year or not.
I'll tell you what, 4 fine teams here, 4 great coaches, 4 great fan bases.
We had some very good basketball tonight.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Been a long day for you and I, but we did our best not to have a broadcast together, so it was okay. So they'll do the presentations here. Thought officials in both games were top-notch. Game decided on the floor. Game decided on the floor. No ifs, ands, and buts. So they'll present all the trophies. I got a text from one of my friends that said he thinks Stewart's father played at Shawnee, and he did used to jump over cars and dunk it in the Gus Mackers. So you're all over that.
Well, I was one of the people who was in charge of the Gus Macker tournament. So, I got to see that up close and personal.
That's awesome. So, just your heart breaks for Fairfield because they played one heck of a game.
Everything they could do in this game.
Yeah. Reese Teeter's a monster game. I know you're working on stats here. Whenever you're ready, just go ahead. But great game by him. And Valley just Stewart, what a player. Arnett had some big buckets. So, again, appreciate BMG Media putting this on. I appreciate Total Media allowing me to do it today.
I've refereed a lot of basketball in the Southern Hills Athletic Conference over the years. I know the people at Leesburg real well. Their athletic director is a good friend of mine. Coach is a top-notch gentleman, Josh Alley. It's really tough for that community tonight. Your heart has to go out to the Fairfield kids. But I'm also good friends with a lot of people in the Valley Township. Great group of people there. Definitely the definition of mixed emotions tonight.
Yeah.
You hate to see one group of kids so sad, and you're happy to see jubilation on the other side. That's really what makes high school sports great.
Yep.
Great game tonight. They're just giving the award to Reese Teeters. Great game tonight for Reese Teeters.
He played a great game.
Yes. Some stats. First of all, for the Fairfield Lions, they were 13 out of 21 from the field, a very respectable 62%. 3-point goals, they were 3 out of 12 for 25%. 13 rebounds and committed 11 turnovers in the contest. For the victorious Valley Indians, again, 14 out of 23 from 2-point range, good for 60%. Like we talked about so much in the first game, when you get the ball in the paint, good things happen.
Absolutely.
62% by Fairfield on twos, 60% on twos by the Valley Indians. Both teams struggled from threes. Valley was 3 out of 13. That's good for 20%. They picked off 19 rebounds, and they committed 14 turnovers.
Fairfield's both boys and girls program is very strong this year.
Yeah,
There's a replay again of Stewart, the reverse dunk. I might be able to watch that all night.
That's a gifted young man.
So here comes Lucasville.
Yes.
Arnett's coming out. He's a junior. He played a great game. Hit some big free throws. Hunter Edwards.
I'll put it this way. The Valley Indians handily defeated Fairfield in the regular season. Tonight they were in a battle. Just a great high school basketball game.
Nichols played a great game.
Now we'll have a battle of Indians next week with Western and Valley against each other.
Where is that game going to be played?
That will be at the Combo. That will be the second game on Tuesday night at 8 o'clock.
Are you reffing any of these?
No, actually, I've retired from the boys' side of it.
That's right.
Not sure. I know we talk about other scores tonight. I know Waverly handily trying to think who they beat tonight. I think it was like 76-46. I heard the score.
We're going to show the dunk again.
Yep.
There it is.
They like that dunk.
Michael must have heard me saying I wanted to see it again.
But Waverly won in Division II tonight, advanced to the Combo. Wheelersburg won the first game up at Waverly. Second game was Fairfield and South Point. Wheelersburg defeated Chesapeake.
Some very good basketball played in all 4 divisions, no question about it.
We've got some entertainment in Southern High. Just a great group of kids, a great group of coaches. The 2 games we had tonight, 2 great high school basketball games. If you were here Saturday, you had 4 outstanding games Saturday in Division IV. Says something good about Southern Ohio basketball.
Lucasville's pretty happy down there, as they should be.
Oh, yes.
So things will be hopping in Lucasville tonight as well, as it is in Latham.
And Lucasville has a little more business than what Latham is. You actually have a Wendy's.
You got a Wendy's, and it's on 23, right?
Yes, right 10 miles north of Portsmouth.
Oh, great job by Lucasville. Great job by Fairfield.
Yeah. Both teams played hard tonight. I think Fairfield obviously has to be disappointed, but the effort was there. They kept the game to their tempo for the most part of it. And again, 47-46. If you'd ask me, would Fairfield be happy with a game like that? I would think so, because their concerns was the Valley offense exploding.
How do you look at the matchup between Lucasville and Western? Identical
twins. They're both athletic, and they both want to get up and down the court. And in a game like that, I'm not sure which team it would favor. I was very impressed with Western's players tonight. I'm maybe a little more seen Valley so many times this year. I don't underestimate the athletic ability of the Valley kids. Yeah. But Western tonight, they can get up and go with it too. It should be a pretty good game at the Combo next week.
I was impressed with Western's in-your-face defense for 32 minutes, and Lucasville, I was just impressed with them, but they just didn't quit. I mean, anybody else might have folded the tent. They were down. They didn't lead till like 2:37 to go in the game.
The third quarter is when Valley was able to kick it in gear. And again, basketball, you feed off your defense. First half, the defense belonged to Fairfield. Second half, Valley increased their defense, able to trap some more, and got the game much more toward their pace. And we saw from Western the same thing. 2 good athletic basketball teams that's going to play hard up the Combo.
Well, it's just sad that Trumbull and Fairfield have to go home, but they had great seasons, both of them. And with that win, I think Lucasville goes to 19-4, and they will play Western, who ran their record to 22-2. They have not played, I don't think, during the year.
No, they're not in the same division. If they played, it would have been in, obviously, there's a lot of summer scrimmaging goes on and stuff that they might have played in summer camps, but as far as regular season, they have not played.
Wilson High School did a great job putting this on today. They've had some pretty big games over the years here. They had the Coaxal Classic. I think the year Chillicothe won the state title, I came and watched Chillicothe play Dayton. I forget which Dayton team it was. Dunbar, I think.
Mr. Hitchens.
And Chillicothe won that game, and then Vinton played Chillicothe in the Elite Eight and whatever it was, and Chillicothe just ran all over them. But it was a great experience for our kids. But they've had great players here. They've had guys that have gone on to the NBA. Coach Darrow, who the court's named after, brought in some pretty daggone good teams over the years.
Yeah, it's been a
This is not where they played LeBron where the power went out, though. That was a different gym.
Because they used to play that tournament up at the Patel Institute.
Huh?
They played at the Patel Institute also several times.
Yeah. So Wellston's had some big moments. Interestingly enough, Wellston, I was reading, and I can't remember his name. Wellston has a guy that graduated from here that coached Kansas, and I don't know if he was an assistant coach when they were really good with Fogg Allen, did a bunch of stuff, and just an incredible story. Had a long, storied basketball career. But, of course, Wilson's had a guy make it to the major leagues, too, and had a great career. Jeff Montgomery, yeah.
Very good baseball pitcher.
Yeah. Very good athlete in all three. So, great moment for these Lucasville boys. And, you know, they're going to have, most of them are going to get a chance to have at least one or two more, too, as young as they are, with just one senior, albeit a very important senior, seeing some significant minutes for him.
Bryce Stewart.
Yeah, great job by Stewart. He was their guy.
I think if you talk to the Valley kids,
what's that?
Last year when they played in the tournament against New Boston, they really quite weren't ready. They were not on the level New Boston was. New Boston went to the Final Four last year, and they were dominated by New Boston in the finals of the district. And I think Valley learned quite a bit from that game, learned what it would take to win a district championship.
There's some daggone good basketball in Scioto County with all those high schools close together. There's some daggone good basketball down there.
Well, we're going to have Wheelersburg will be in the we go to SOC 2 this year. We have a Division 2 regional representative in Waverly, Division 3 representative in Wheelersburg, 2 Division 4 representatives out of Southern High Conference in Western and in Valley Indians. So a very good year for the Southern High Conference right now.
And, you know, Trumbull, hopefully that their girls will have a chance against Waterford. That's Waterford and Fort Fry, the two most amazing schools, I think. You get separated by a river. Always are good in everything. Send guys and girls to play Division I sports. It's incredible what they do down there.
Waterford's an outstanding program along with Trimble.
Fort Fry's had Tyler Engel, played for the Buckeyes, all-time baseball three-point guy, and Waterford had, I think, Cunningham a couple years ago, went to North Carolina. Just some very good basketball comes out of here. And there's Stewart.
Did he go to Coastal Carolina? Is that where he went to?
What's that?
Didn't kid from Waterford go to Coastal Carolina? Or
not sure.
16 kid, wasn't it?
Not sure. But great celebration, and most of the Lucasville fans are still here. Parents savoring the moment. The hardest thing I think about high school sports when you have a team that makes a deep run like this, has had a lot of success, is that you know, when it ends for the kids, you don't realize it ends for the parents that have been together since 9 years. You know, their kids playing together, and then it's kind of over.
From Pee Wee basketball to junior high basketball to high school basketball, it is quite a journey for these kids and their parents.
It is, and the parents then you kind of look kind of a loss. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up here. So a big game here where Lucasville just won, and they only led like 2 minutes and 37 seconds of the game, but there it is. So Dave, it was a pleasure working with you.
I've had a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah, me too, Dave. So thank you. So we'll sign off in 5 seconds. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, everyone.